The founder of the $2 billion brand Poppi mentioned that one of the greatest things she did for her brand was invest in branding.
So the hardest part about building a company that people don't talk about is investing in brand. A lot of people like to invest in things that you can see an ROI on, and that's a tangible number. Sometimes when you're investing in a brand, you just have to follow your gut. It's long-term brand building, and we did it incredible at Poppi.
In this video, I'm going to break down how investing in branding can get your business acquired for billions. Hi, my name is Daji. I'm a website copywriter and brand messaging strategist for CPG brands. I basically turn websites into converting machines, okay? If you're an early stage founder and you think I can get away with the DIY branding that I created on Canva or something like that, that might be cute for the farmer's market, but baby, if you want to get in the big leagues, you want to get in the big retailers, you want to be making the millions of dollars and get in the series A, B, C, D, E, F, G funding, we're going to need to back it up. You have to understand one thing throughout this entire video. People buy with their eyes. It doesn't matter how amazing your product is if nobody knows it yet. I haven't even tried it, and you're kind of making it hard for me to want to try with your whack ass branding. No shade. But what's actually going to make a consumer interested in trying my product, you ask? The visual identity, it's the messaging, and it's the packaging. All of these things work together. You cannot skimp out on branding, I am telling you. So here are 3 things early stage founders can steal from the brand Poppi. When Poppi launched, they were mother beverage. One thing the founder always knew was that this soda brand deserved to stand in that category. But their previous branding kind of looked more like organic juices and kombuchas. So they had to switch that all the way up. So in March 2020, Poppi was born. The first step, she said, was to make it look like proper soda. Like I mentioned, it was given very much just health juice, something that's going to make you want to yuck throw up, but you know it's good for you. She was like, no, we want to compete with, like, this is a pop brand. This isn't just a healthy brand. It's pop. So we need to give pop. So outside of its visual identity, it got a brand new name. Poppi is literally a play on the words soda pop. So it just rolled off the tongue. Immediately you understand what you're drinking. You know what you're getting out of it. If you are somebody who enjoys pop, this is going to be something you gravitate towards. If you're somebody that enjoys kombucha, you might have gravitated toward the other brand, not knowing that it's supposed to be a pop. You see what I'm saying? You see how just something as switching the name of the brand to be more associated with that category, as well as the visual identity, completely changed the overall perception from the consumers to the brand. Next, she mentioned that investing in branding is not always measurable KPI. A lot of times founders only want to invest in things that they can see immediate results, that they can get that numerical data right out the gate. I invested this amount of dollars and I got this amount of dollars back, or didn't. But when you invest in branding, you're getting there, okay? She said in the first 3 years, the biggest KPI for Poppi was brand awareness. And during that, you don't really know if the things that you're investing in when it comes to brand awareness are even working. Sometimes it's shooting things at the dark, sometimes it's strategy, sometimes it's just trusting your gut. But those long-term investments, like investing in brand awareness, are the things that are going to work out in the long run. Well, duh, it's long-term. Like, as a consumer, think about how much more amazing an experience is when you order something online and it comes in beautifully branded packaging versus when you get something and it comes in a brown box. Yeah, you're still excited about the product, but when it comes in that branded packaging, you're like, I feel like an influencer. I feel like I'm important. This brand actually cares about my experience with their product and not just getting my money out of it. You get what I'm saying? You see how much branding changes the perception of the consumer? Are you listening? Think about this as a founder. What ways can you afford to treat your consumer basically like an influencer? What little tweaks can you make to your branding that are going to make them feel much more special? At the end of the day, you want to connect with your customers. You want community. You don't want customers, actually. We don't want to use that C word. Wrong C word. Be personable. One of the things that got Poppi off the ground is she was showing her face. She was doing the dancing videos, the recipes, all that. She turned Poppi into a personable brand, not just something you just throw in your cart because you need to add it to your grocery list, okay? It's not eggs. It's not milk. It's Poppi, okay? She said when she got on TikTok, that's what took Poppi to new levels. Okay, she was one of the first brands to do it, and they did the damn thing. Clearly they sold for $2 billion. Now you would be a fool to neglect the app. Look at Duolingo, look at Stanley, look at Graza. Like, everybody and their mama on TikTok, showing personality, being fun, connecting with their consumers, getting to learn a little bit about them here and there and everywhere. Okay, it's not about just being on the app to just, you know, annoy your customers, but it's more about being connected to a non-salesy capacity, dare I say. And this strategy can be anything. It could be fun trends, it could be founder stories, behind the scenes, whatever the hell you want it to be. What type of connection do you want to have with your community, and go from there. Make consumers a part of your brand, babe. You want a brand, not a product. More of the story, honey. If there's anything any CPG founder should be taking from Poppi, is take advantage of every opportunity your competitors are not. Building a CPG brand in 2026 is no feat. Trust me, I get it, boo. Which is why I did a whole video on how to build a multi-million-dollar CPG brand, and you about to go watch it right now, okay?